Today we're going to do something that I believe very strongly in. We're going to have dessert before dinner. Jason Parsons, everyone! Yes! This is the way we should eat all the time.
This is the way we eat at my house. Don't you eat dessert first?
This is absolutely the way we should all be eating. It makes it so much fun, especially when it's a berry and lemon custard tart.
That's right. Berries are right around the corner, and I thought, let's show a great way to use them. But a lot of pastry cream, you know, it's a nice pastry cream, but people don't know how to make it, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I wanted to go through.
Tricky.
It's really quite simple to do.
Okay.
Right? But we also like to make some kind of unique flavors. So what I've got here is habanero sugar.
Habanero.
Having a spicy sugar. And I mean, if you can't find this in the store, what you can do is just, look at that. But you can actually just buy some habaneros, chop them up, mix them in with your sugar, and let them sit for a while, and it'll give that flavor.
Oh,
you know,
that's
it's got some spice to it, you know?
It's got some bite to it.
I know, I love that. So what I'm going to do is, wait a minute, it's heat? You always laugh at me when I put heat in things.
Right?
All right, I love it.
This is great, though.
But what you want is a nice thick bottomed pan, like a cast iron pan or something, because you want the sugar to kind of cook nice and slowly.
Right.
If it all doesn't caramelize, it's not a big deal. We're not looking for a perfect caramel here. We're just looking to toast it a little bit, right? But what I've done is I've just put it on the heat, let it go, and while we're doing that, we'll start working on our, actually it's starting to go already, and so
I can see
sugar
it.
tells us when it's ready, right?
Yeah.
But the pastry cream, pastry cream is the easy one. What I've got is a little bit of milk and half the sugar, and you scald it, which basically means you just warm it up a little bit, but you don't boil it, you just kind of bring it up to temperature.
All right.
Okay? And then what you do is you just take a bowl, and I've got some egg yolks here.
Look at how perfect they look.
You keep an eye on that sugar for me. Look.
Okay, what happens when it all goes dark brown?
Well, when it's this color, it's too far.
Okay.
No, look, like I don't know if you can get the camera in there, but it's already, that's perfect, ready to go.
It's beautiful.
All right, a nice and it just adds a nice caramel to it, so now stand back a little bit.
Okay.
Balsamic vinegar.
Ooh,
look at that.
Nice, Jace.
Yeah. That's going to give a nice glaze. So we're just going to let that sit for a second. And what you're doing is you're adding this vinegar sharpness with sweet, so they balance each other out, and you get the flavors and not the harshness.
Right.
Okay. Well, that's and don't breathe that in. It's good for the sinuses. So you just let that go. There it is.
Okay.
In here, I got the eggs.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some of the audience. I love it.
So I won't be handing this around then, huh? I know.
Sugar.
The vinegar.
A little bit of cornstarch in here.
See you later, JC, our floor director. She can't do vinegar.
Oh no.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, this would be, so she would like the finished product of this.
She will love the finished product because probably this is all going to cook out, isn't it? We're losing them, Jason. What's happening? Are you going to be okay?
You know, I never thought I could take out the audience.
Extinguisher? Something?
I love it.
A hose. Is there a hose anywhere?
I love it.
Health and safety is going to be coming down here very soon.
So,
hang in there, guys.
As you can see, a good strong vinegar works.
Yeah.
No.
It's a good one.
Here, we'll take that away. So what we're going to do is we're going to add our berries right in there. I love it. I love it. And I'm going to get you to just stir that up a little bit.
Okay, you got it.
While I've got here eggs, cornstarch, sugar, a little bit of salt, and I'm just going to reach past you for a second.
Yeah, go for it.
And what I've done is I've warmed up the milk, but I'm just going to add a touch of the milk. You don't want to add it all at once because you don't want to turn your eggs into scrambled eggs.
Right.
But then you just...
And it's warm while you're doing this, right?
Yep.
The milk is warm, so that's why you also have to be a little bit
And that's it. You just want
careful.
to combine your ingredients first, and you just add a little bit more. And eventually it all goes in. And the idea is that you want to warm the milk, just kind of loosen up all those flavors, and then you add it back in.
Okay.
And to be honest with you, now it's just cooking it. This is how easy it is to make a pastry cream. People kind of get a little bit overwhelmed by it.
But we're pretty much done, aren't we?
Well, now what you would do is you would just sit there and slowly, and this is the patient part. You just slowly stir.
Patient. I'll do
okay.
it.
Now, actually, just hold the back of the spoon up for a second.
Okay.
See how it runs off?
Yeah.
Okay. When this slowly starts to cook, it'll actually start to coat the back of the spoon. That's when you know it's ready. You know, you can do a nice low temperature so you don't burn it, and it just kind of cooks along nice and slow. If you're in a little bit of a rush, you can turn it up, but then you got to really keep an eye on it not to burn it.
Okay, am I going slow enough?
No, you're perfect, and that's it. All you're making sure is that it doesn't stick to the bottom and just keep it moving. And then what I do is when it's almost done is I take a whole bunch of lemon zest.
Ooh, nice.
Right? A little splash of lemon juice
in there. Give it some zing. Maybe more vinegar. How about that? Yeah. More vinegar. That?
But once it's ready to go, you simply put it into a bowl and you take cling film and you actually stick the cling film down so it touches it, so it doesn't get a skin. But once it's chilled, look at it. That's pastry cream.
Beautiful.
And that
Looks
is
like
how easy
custard.
it is to make a, yeah, and with this we got lemon in there. So now you've got the base of a lot of tarts. You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
But today,
I looked in my rundown, it said Jason Parsons tart.
You know, it won't be the first time. I know, it's terrible, isn't it? But you know, nice little pastry dough that you've got baked off. You can buy them or you can use, I've got recipes I know they're on Sea Line that we've done the pie doughs before,
for
tart
sure.
shells. But what I've got is just a nice little filling like this.
We out of time, my love? Okay, so we're going to look at your beautiful finished product right there. I mean, it's absolutely scrumptious. It's worth the vinegar, guys, right?
Yeah.
So cityline.ca for that recipe, and I'll let you finish building one live.